Alright, match 3. Yes, keepable hand. Gotta love that Zoo has usually consistent keepable hands. Unless you're me, you know. then you don't get those consistent keepable hands. Okay. Lantern. Focus. Don't just make stupid mistakes. Plan out what you're gonna do. I'm usually good at planning out the first like 3 turns and then just being like, I don't think about things anymore. Our best bet is to start with the Stomping Grounds because we need the green. Now, are we going to use anything else that's green? Maybe. We could always start with a Breeding Pool. That's fine too. If we start with a Breeding Pool, we got to start out with this one then. Which means this guy's going to need to find a Sacred Foundry, which isn't normally fetchable, isn't normally good with Ooze, but I don't have an Ooze in hand. So I think we start with this. This way our Knight gets better. Knight is general. We got more Knights than we do Oozes, and that's why we're going to go like this play. We do have a green in hand, or a blue in hand. So I'm going to do this. For what it's worth, our Retreat to Coral Helm actually can pull a little bit of work with a Birds of Paradise, being able to untap and retap a couple times. It's going to bolt it though, so that's going to be the end of that. I've been playing like nothing but blue decks online, so Zoo deck is actually probably a good choice right now then. Okay. This can get us a basic if we really want it to then, but I think I'd much rather get the Sacred Foundry, even if it hurts me a little bit. That way I have access to all my colors and everything's good. Okay, let's go with the Voice. If this gets remanded, we're kind of just up Schick's Creek. Mana Leak gets worse. Okay, that sucks for us, but if we just get twinned, there's really not much we can do. I guess we could keep Path open. Alright. We did not get twinned. Our safest play, especially because I'm guessing we're against a twin deck, is to go with the Scavenging Ooze here. Spell Snare. All right, so that doesn't usually happen in twins. Sometimes happens. He just had the answers, man. Bolt, Mana Leak, Spell Snare. He just had the answers. We can't even argue that we're doing something wrong here. He just had the correct answers at all points in times. Alright. No reason to get a basic. Alright, Tarmogoyf. Let's see if we can trick a Remand here. The question is, do we want to even try to trick a Remand? He could tap... No, if he taps down our white source with a twin, we're still perfectly fine. I don't want to sandbag the Stomping Ground. I got no reason to. If he just goes for a twin, we can still at least Path. That's what I'm expecting to see right now. Alright, Deceiver Exarch choosing what? Let's Path it right now then. See if we can blow him out. Cool. We don't have to worry about getting comboed. And Tarmogoyf made it. I would have preemptively pathed that thing anyways if he decided to untap his own land, because that means he's got like Remand mana or something. What do we try to do? Do we try to land a Retreat to Coral Helm next turn? I think we do. He's going to go ahead and full-on kill our... And at least it's even. I mean, I've got 2 cards in hand. Well... Even might not be the right word anymore. Let's go with the Knight. What does he got? Nothing? Right. Knight's good on its own, so... he can't kill it, we can get out of dismember range in a second too. Alright, so there's a land. Okay, let's go for it. Do we have the combo? Will you let us have it? Here you go. Retreat to Coral Helm. There's our own version of the combo. I don't have anything I can path. Alright, he just gives up. Alright, so we had it. Yeah, and that was within our total realm of killing. So if he didn't have any way to deal with it, he didn't have a removal spell in hand, we would have had 1 second of opening by sacking something. If I had an extra creature on the thing, we wouldn't, because I'd have a path to use as like backup. But guess he didn't. So we had the win. Alright, cool. What do we do? Spellskite? Yes. Stubborn Nile negates? Yes. Thalia? Yes. I don't know whether I should be bringing these Aven Mind Sensors in. I just don't know what I cut for them. Retreats? Do I cut retreats for them? I don't know. You know, Birds of Paradise has been letting me down. I think I'm going to cut it out of the deck in general. I kind of like it with just the Retreat to Coral Helm. It adds extraness to it so that I can untap stuff. But I don't know if it's good enough, to be honest. That extra slot could be something on the top end. Maybe another Collected Company. I don't know. Maybe another Qasali Pride Mage. Qasali Pride Mage is pretty good here, arguably. I have no clue. Yeah, we saw the Retreat to Coral Helm, so we're going to cut those anyways. What else do we cut? What else do we cut here? I suppose 2 Nacatls. Lightning Bolts. Yeah, Lightning Bolts is what we're going to cut. That's what I wrote down. Because Lightning Bolt's not good against Twin. I mean, it's alright. It's alright against Twin, but it's not amazing against Twin. I think this is probably way better. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, Jeff Hooligan's there. Cool. I wouldn't run with him. Noble Hierarchs. Noble Hierarch. 2 Nacatls. Some Spellskite. I think this is keepable. Let's think. It's keepable. Don't get me wrong. We're going to keep it regardless. But do we start out on the... I think we start out on the Wild Nacatl. No, we start on the Noble Hierarch. Because if that gets bolted, I'm less sore about it. And I can put the Spellskite out there. Spellskite's going to be a protection. I can still put out a Wild Nacatl and attack for 4 come turn 3. Or I could put in both Nacatls right away. Yeah, I don't think I'm rushing him down, especially since he's Grixis and he's got like Taskers and stuff. Looks like he mulliganed. Alright, he's gonna mulligan to 5 cards. He's gonna keep 6. Okay. He's keeping. Maybe he'll spend a couple turns trying to correct his hand. Scavenging Ooze just turned this hand to way better. Alright, how do we start with our mana? We kind of want to get green all the time now that we have Ooze. So I think the correct way to start this would be on a Temple Garden. Well, yeah, we want to. I mean, we want to start on a Stomping Ground. If we want to start on Stomping Ground, we're going to want to start with this guy then, and leave this for a basic. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And this way we're a little bit more not die to Blood Moon. I don't want to get Blood Mooned out. I don't think it's great in the Grixis shell to use Blood Moon, but some people do. If he's going straight for a non-basic, then we're probably not going to get Blood Moon, and I can very happily use this to get a... Let's see, he's going to kill my Noble Hierarch. He's going to spend 2 to kill it. Alright, he's going to Thoughtseize. If Thoughtseize removes Spellskite, we know he's got a twin combo. And then the jig was up and we're just going to race. It's not like we're going to like, oh, we just drew something. Statistically, it's very unlikely that we drew something. A better twin player would know. Statistically, it's unlikely that we drew something to go for it because the last he checked statistically when we had in our hand is not going to stop a twin combo if he gets rid of a Spellskite. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do balls through the walls aggro and hope he doesn't have the combo then. Okay, this is good. This means I can actually get a basic and not get destroyed by a Yeah. Destroyed by a, and we're not gonna go, we know he has, we know he has 2 converted mana cost counter spells. So we're gonna do this. And yeah, we got no reason to hide that we're doing this. So I guess we go for this. Yes. We could have gotten blue, but there's nothing in our hand that's blue right now. I'd rather my Nicodles be big, so if he bolts out my Nicodle, that's fine. But come next turn, I can just eat things. I think I gotta put out the ooze no matter what next turn, anyways. I mean, what, he has 2 cards that he doesn't know about, so he probably should go with the twin combo if he's got it. He's got the mana for it, at any rate, so. Oh, hey, we get a Path to Exile, cool. So we can actually play around it now, cool. Happy days, guys, happy days. We can actually play around it. What do we do? I think we put out the ooze right now, right? Yeah, I think we put out the ooze right now before he can theoretically tap down my mana. Oh, wait, before we do that. Dude, does this guy get me? It doesn't get me any white. No, that would have been a stupid move on my end. Yes. We're just gonna go ahead and crack this ahead of time? Yeah. Yes, we're gonna crack it ahead of time. And breeding pool? Sounds correct? Yeah. Yeah. This way we can keep up ooze to eat stuff and gain life. If he snapcasters, what, he's gonna snapcaster bolt? Okay. The thing is, we don't die to that. We're just not gonna. He's got to bolt my Nicodle, right? That's the wrong time to do the snapcaster bolt thing. I was gonna play around it anyways, so I'm actually fine here with that change of things. So he can't twin me out now, so we'll just eat our Nicodles, right? 1 damage is not gonna change my life. Since he can't twin me out, we'll just go ahead and keep ourselves from not having ooze bolted. That was the wrong time to do it, but I mean, for what it was worth, I was actually playing around it anyways. Because I was going to be able to, on his end of turn, eat one of my things and then wait to see if he bolts, and if he doesn't, let my turn roll around and then just eat another one of my things. Okay, he's going to dismember it. Sure. Hurts him to dismember things, though. So he's going to try to aggro me then? Is that what he's going to try to do? I suppose he can out-aggro me at this point. He can remand me. But I'll put Spellskite down. If he just has removal spells, I mean, that's not the worst. Mana Leak, I should have put the Temple Guard down. I saw a Mana Leak too beforehand, so that's my own fault. Whatever, my creatures are bigger than his, so I'm not going to lose to a Snapcaster Mage. At least not yet, so I'm not going to path it. I'd rather keep the stuff open to stop a twin combo. Could theoretically happen. Top decking something like a not Sinjiri Step would be pretty fair on my end. I guess we'll just give it protection from red. just swing for 1. We'll see. If I have lackluster draws here, you know, I'm gonna lose to the Snapcaster attacks, but without it, I'm not gonna lose. So. He could be drawing remands right now. He's not like holding on to lands. That would be stupid of him at 3 mana. Yeah, this is not super great for me. Trying to think what I played wrong here, and I don't think I played. Yes, I did play wrong. I knew he had Mana Leak, not Remand, and so I did play wrong with that. That was my own fault. I messed up there. We're gonna crack this. If he has bolts, you know, he's got bolt. There's nothing I can really do about it. I think I gotta stop him from, at this point, right? I gotta stop him from being able to, block this. I gotta stop him. I gotta stop this bleeding. Kind of sucks that I gotta go for a path on the Snapcaster, and I'm helping him out if anything. I don't see why he wouldn't have comboed when I obviously didn't have anything in hand, though. I mean, obviously he didn't have the mana to do it, but probably could have stuck his combo piece out there. But if all he's got is counter spells and that's it, then Vendilion Click? I guess yes. Sure. I don't think I would have done me. I think I would have done him. Yeah, we're probably dead. What can I really do here? I don't think there's any way to get back in this game. If he has 0 counterspells and he's just been drawing, I don't know what, bolts? I'm dead then anyways. No, there's no way that I'm not dead here. I'm trying to think of my outs, and I have 0 outs is what I have. Be kind of funny if he puts like a Tasker. Yeah, we're out. We're out of here. As soon as we see a Tasker, I'm conceding the game. We drew badly. We drew really badly. And he had answers, so that's fine. Whatever. We'll start the game again. We'll play. I mean, I guess... What was I trying to land there? What did he mana leak? He mana leaked some aggression, and no, he mana leaked a Spell Skite, which could have blocked for a little bit, maybe kept me in the game, but it wasn't necessarily that was going to be the end of the game for me. Gotta love those openers that don't have any lands. Alright, we'll keep those. This is an okay 6th land hand. Honestly, I think this needs to go on the bottom of our library. Not that it matters, I'm going to fetch anyways. We're going to start with a breeding pool. We're going to start with a forest. We need to get green. So what we don't have is red and blue. And we need to get red and blue. Get red through here with anything. I could also get red here. Thoughtseize, cool. Yay, gotta love the Thoughtseize, man. On already mold down hand. See you later, Geist Saint Draft. Unless you're really worried about the combo, in which case you'll strip Knight of the Reliquary, which would be the stupid thing, because Geist is going to kill you. You can switch out Negate if you got the combo in hand, I suppose. If you're worried about removal, like you're leaning on removal to kill me, I guess you could take out the Negate too. What do you do here? Yeah, take out the Geist, that's what I thought. The fact that I'm able to at least know what they're going to strip from my hand tells me that I know enough about their deck that I should be good. Let's see. What do I get from this? I guess keeping up blue at this point is relevant. Qasali Pride Mage and Voice I might draw, so I'm going to need green. This guy can get me red. I can't get blue if I don't get blue right now, so I have to get blue. I mean, I can get a Hollowed Fountain. He doesn't have Blood Moon. I've got no reason to pretend like he's Blood Moon. Well, that makes things better anyways. Yeah, he doesn't have anything that I'm going to need to negate now, at any rate. Just in case. No, I should keep this for Ooze. I should be getting green for Ooze. I wish I drew, like, anything that I could have played there. That was my opening. That Thoughtseize may have just killed me. Serum Visions. Maybe he doesn't have a good hand. I always see whenever I see Serum Visions that he might be looking for a land. Especially if there's not a land played yet. It'd be cool if he just passed the turn, because then I'd be like, oh, maybe my luck has finally changed. Especially with all my moles, you know? Alright, well, we are going to get our Knight of the Reliquary out there, then. The Voice of Resurgence could be fine, too. I guess we go for the Knight, right? That way I can have negate backup with my voice. Yes. I'm playing slower. I'm trying my best to play slower here. That's not getting bolted, at least. He knew I had that in hand, so I only assumed that he was looking for an Abrupt Decay or something. Not Abrupt Decay, sorry. Whatever. Kill. The kill spell. Red-black kill spell. I mean, he's got the mana for it. He could make me discard, in which case I would just discard a Temple Garden at this rate. The only thing that I would need to have extra mana for is if I drew a, Alright, so Thoughtseize is what's going to happen here. Okay, so Voice of Resurgence I'm going to assume is going to go then. Although he could strip the negate. Oh, he's going to go for a Serum Visions? He's really looking for a kill card then. That's great for me then. I can go ahead and put Voice out. Got no worries to put Voice out. Yes, we're going to pay for the life because we're going to play stuff anyways. I wonder if... No, I just got to keep my negate open, right? That's the correct choice, is to keep the negate open. And to play out... I mean, he knows I have a negate. It's not like he doesn't know that I have a negate. To play the Voice is the correct choice here. And just to start to attack, I think is perfectly correct. So, we're back, I think, in the head of things. I think Thought Seizing probably would have been correct. But he's really I guess he doesn't have a way to kill Knight right now. And without a way to kill Knight, he'll eventually die. He could not block if he wants. Okay. He's going to choose not to block. I guess he feels that he must block later. Or he might have to block the Voice is what he's thinking. But that's fine. I'm just not going to attack with the Voice. The Voice is here just to dissuade him from doing anything on my turn. I'm going to slow roll it. I'm going to keep my negate open. I'm going to play safe for a change and not aggressive like I always do. And put Tarmogoyf out next turn. It does not reward. I mean, what is he going to do? Is he gonna but he can't play that on my turn either if he's going to play K Command. K Command on my turn will give me a token. Even if it kills Voice, it's still going to give me a token. Do I care? I think this is bait, and I'm okay with it. I think this is bait because he wants me to use my negate right now, so that way he doesn't have to, he can kill off my knight. So I'm going to let this go. I still have a 2-2. That's going to be a 3-3 when I play the Tarmogoyf. Or, yeah, when I play the Tarmogoyf. I'm going to play the Tarmogoyf. I'm going to play it safe here. There's the Tarmogoyf. You can remand it if you want. That means I'm just not going to swing with my elemental token. Okay, sure. I could counterspell this. No, but the knight is what's gonna make me win this game. And I could actually attack with the elemental token as well. And if he blocks here, then he's down to 3 life, and I can bolt him to death. I don't have any bolts in my library, but he doesn't know that. So we're just gonna attack with the elemental token too. He's not gonna block the elemental token. Yeah, like I thought. So that'll bring him down to 5 life, 6 life. Excuse me. I'm just gonna keep up the negate. I'm gonna make sure that he can't kill my knight. And next turn, on his turn, if somehow he does not die, yeah, I'm not letting that happen. Blow it right now. It's fine. And if he remands it, you know, that's fine. He's got the remand, you know, that's fine. Okay, yeah, you had it. But the problem is now I can, on my turn, collected company and swing for a lot. And hopefully you don't have the Spell Pierce. Or the Dispel. Okay, you don't have it. So, okay, we have some options here. Solid Pride Mage and the Tarmogoyf. If we want aggression, we can go with the Spell Skite, which will keep bolts away from my... I think that's the correct call, is to put the Spell Skite into play, as well as the Tarmogoyf, because the Spell Skite will keep off the combo anyways. So he can't bolt the elemental token now. I think that's the correct play. This way now we have 2 forms of aggression in case he does now Abrupt Decay the elemental token. That's fine. If he Abrupt Decays the Tarmogoyf, I think I sacrifice my Spell Skite. Because then he's not going to have another Abrupt Decay. Well, he can have another Abrupt Decay to kill off my elemental token. No, if he goes for the Tarmogoyf with some kind of Terminate, I don't know why I keep saying Abrupt Decay, because it's like the same versus me, because Terminate and Abrupt Decay rarely hit something that's not a creature for me. So it's like the same thing in my head, since I don't have like counterspells either. Okay, we're going to crack this. Get ourselves a basic forest down. Alright. Wolf Run means that I should attack with Spell Skite too. And if he Cryptic Commands and bounces my token, I can redirect it to the Spell Skite, then replay the Spell Skite. I'm representing lethal no matter what at this point. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 life and make that Cryptic Command target that. Yeah, see? So yeah, I'm already making the right choices here. I'm Feeling better about myself. He buys himself a turn. It is a fog. That cost me 2 mana. It said, opponent pays 2 mana. Fog. Spellskite, you're working out, man. I'm glad I sided you in there. You weird looking spider thing. Alright, we win the match. Cool. Did he say anything? No? GG. I'll say GG. He's got 4 cards in hand. Did he just not have a way to stop this? I mean, theoretically, I did have a pretty good way of stopping things. No bolts could hit my my token. My Tarmogoyf was pretty much bolt proof. Even if he were to go for a terminate on my Tarmogoyf, I would be able to soak it up with the Spellskite. I do think it was wrong to try to bounce the token. Maybe he was assuming that I didn't know that I could redirect it to Spellskite, even though that's what Spellskite's job is. And I guess if you're banking on the fact that I'm dumb and I make bad decisions, which I do sometimes, then that was the correct line of play. But I think drawing one may have been the correct line of play. I'm trying to see what his outs would have been then. So if he drew one, he could have 2 removal spells. If he had 2 removal spells, he survived at least another turn. Because then I would soak one up with my Spellskite, and then my Tarmogoyf would die, and I would have 1 damage, but 2, 3, 4. So I guess it's still, yeah, I guess it's still lethal because of the Keswick Wolf runs. Maybe he just 0 outs, I suppose. He could have drawn into another Cryptic Command. If he put down a land and he Cryptic Commanded, he would have 1 extra mana, and he probably couldn't do anything with. But if he Cryptic Commanded and just drew another card on this turn, then he could have drawn another card, then put down another mana, so I don't know, it'd be at 6 mana. And then he could have had 2 removal spells at that point, plus a bolt. Or he could have maybe, yeah, I think that's the only way to win it, is, yeah. Yeah, he had very few outs. I think he had a very, very small out, and his out would have been to draw with the Cryptic Command and hopefully get into another Cryptic Command and stall long enough to have some more mana where he could then double up on removal spells. Alright, cool. Glad I'm 2-1 now.